Landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess, and I hope somebody invents French toast one day. That'd be neat. But do me a favor and hit that like button or you'll end up naked in a suitcase in Anchorage, Alaska, and it'll be your fault. And this week we're carrying the Divo Growler XL prototype. Oh my god, I am so excited about this thing because, like, you guys know after last video where we did the week of carry on this, I love my Divo Growler. I love my Divo Growler and I love my big knives, and this is both in the same place at the same time. My god, am I excited. But let's take a look at what we're holding because it'll bother you if I don't. And you know I love you. So, first things first and most importantly, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. It is reversible. We have got the purple camo carbon. We have got a thumb hole. Let's flick the hole. And we got 4 inches of D2 steel for the prototype. I believe the production version is either going to be 14C 28N or it's going to be 154 cm. Of course, let's try it under the camera. It does centrifugal open, which I love. And we got the bearings, so drop shut action. But this, I was at Blade Show. I was at Blade Show this year, and every year now I go to the Divo table and I ask for a prototype. Now, Kevin had 3 of these at the bottom of his case, and I saw this one. I was like, what is that big beauty right there? Divo Growler XL. And the second I heard the word Growler, I developed a bit of a chubby. Little bit of a chubby. Like a quarter mast. And so I went ahead and grabbed this. He charged me about $130 for it. And there was camo carbon and a couple of way more boring looking ones. So I got this purple camo carbon because I love me some camo carbon. And I mean, just look at it. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. So, you know, I've been looking forward to carrying this thing. And according to me talking to Kevin at the booth, they're in production now. They haven't been released yet. So I am keeping a close eye on that, as close of an eye as possible. I don't want to miss the production version of it because I don't want to miss one that I can thrash with some confidence. I'm kind of hoping I've got a unique colorway on this, but it looks so cool that I hope you guys are able to buy one too. The duality of man, the dichotomy of my psychological profile. But I think he said the price was going to be about $130, but there's a lot of unknowns. I emailed Kevin to ask him, you know, projected price, when roundabouts when they'd expect it to be released and all that, and I haven't heard back from him yet. So unfortunately, I don't know that much about it. But I did want to show this thing to you guys, and I was too excited to carry it to pass up the opportunity. So let's take a look at where the factory edge is sitting. I've got the tiniest scrap of flyer paper left to play around with. The edge is not in the best shape, but this is a prototype. It's been carried. It's been used. It's been, it's definitely been used. Now, we're not going to do cardboard slayer on this thing. I'm going to carry it. I'm going to be gentle with it as I do with my prototypes, but let's take a look at where the factory edge is sitting. I have got a feeling this is going to be high 200s, mid to high 200s, but we're going to suss this out. We're going to check the point towards the front where it's seen the most use and see how it do. All right, and you guys kindly provided the electronic edge sharpness tester through your channel memberships and your super chat donations, so thank you for the support. I will always be grateful for it. Let's wipe the edge off and make sure that we have everything as clean as we can get it. And let's see what we got. There was no energy behind that. 372. All right, this thing has seen some use. That 372 is alarmingly high. I can tell it has definitely made some cuts. It has definitely gotten a little bit of work on it. You can see a little bit of swirl marks and stuff like that in the stonewash finish, which the stonewash looks really good. But I'm not going to sweat that too much. Like I said, this ain't a hard user. This is going to be one of my shelf queens once I'm done. I love my prototypes. You know, I actively try to find prototypes whenever I can because they are my jam. They're harder to get than some Grail knives, and they're wonderful. Now, if this sticks to the same convention as the Growler does, there's going to be some really excellent slicing. You got a tall flat grind on some reasonably thin blade stock for something this big, into your flat right here and into your swedge right here. So this should carry beyond excellent. You know, and I'm trying to think of things to really share with you about this. Unfortunately, again, I don't know too much about what's going to happen with the production versions, but I'm going to tell you right now, I am going to be watching like a hawk, and it'll probably be sitting in the parking lot at work going, refresh, 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 buy. Just like the Fireball was. And you know, I'm a pretty big fan of Divo knives after all the ones that I've handled and carried, and I am excited to carry this one. Like I said, I love my big knives, and you can see just kind of the magnitude and the scale of how much bigger this is than the Growler is. I mean, look at her. So, you know, I can't think of a whole lot else to add about this thing. So, all that being said, thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We got live streams, regular videos. There's plenty of activities. Comments, I love some feedback. Let me know what you think about this glorious, beautiful thing. And of course, I have got my Amazon shop linked. You don't have to use it, but it's the best way I've found to show you the cool stuff that I found over the last couple of months. And all that being said, y'all have a nice day.